Yes, miss.
Yeah, but you are on mute. Just check.
No, she's unmuted.
She's audible.
Madam is also not audible. Some problem is
Audible.
there. Just
She
let me
is
check.
audible.
Is it from my side or
Please check.
from there? I don't know.
Please check from your side,
Just a
ma'am.
moment. Just a moment. Let me find it. Yeah. Yes.
Good morning, respected principal, vice principal, resource person.
Now is it audible, ma'am?
Yes, now it is audible. You can go ahead.
Yes. Okay. I'll continue.
Okay, miss. Good morning, respected principal, vice principal, resource person, teachers, and my dear friends. Myself, Payal Patil from TYBMS, welcome you all for the event URJA Transforming Youth Online Commerce and Management Week on 21st Century Commerce and Management Faculty, organized by Faculty of Commerce. This is the 4th-day event. So now I request our principal ma'am, Dr. Mrs. Aswison, to say few words.
Thank you, Payal.
Most
Respected,
welcome.
respected Ravrane madam, vice principal, and my colleagues, and dear students. We always think that in college we are not only to impart the knowledge, but we are here to develop the overall personality of the students. And for personality development of the students, it is necessary to identify that what skills you have, what potentials you have, and develop those potentials and skills. That is one aspect. Another aspect is that students, you are going to face the challenges of this 21st century. And 21st century, everything is changing at a very fast pace. So to face these challenges, to face these issues of 21st century, you have to develop your certain skills among yourselves. The skills like organization skill, communication skill, managerial skill, and along with knowledge, these skills are essential so that you will be able to overcome these challenges very, very successfully. Keeping this point in mind, we have organized this particular program, URJA, for transforming youth. And in this program, today's session is a very, very important session, that the recent trends in management. So unless and until you are aware that what trends are going on in corporate sector, then and only you will be able to find out what skills are required, what potentials are required, what qualities are required to face the challenges and issues. So from this point of view, today's session is a very important session, and we have an apt personality to guide us, Dr. Sulbha Ravrane. Yes, I know her. Actually, we are friends. Many times she visited our college. She is a well-wisher of our college. And she has so many posts at university level also. And she is a very good guide to our students. She physically visited our college when offline teaching was going on, and very nicely she guided our students. So I think she is an apt personality. Of course, formal introduction will be there about Dr. Ravrane. So on behalf of the college, on my personal behalf, I extend a very hearty welcome to Dr. Sulbha Ravrane, our today's guest speaker. I welcome all the colleagues as well as my dear students. I appeal all students to participate in large number in this particular program. Thank you very much. Over to Payal.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful speech. Now I request our Vice Principal, Sir, Dr. Mahesh Audrey, to say few words.
Payal, you are not audible. Payal, yeah.
Kadam madam, you can continue.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Yes, Vishwala madam, you can start.
Now I request my Vice Principal Sir Mahesh Avti to give to say fair words about the guest.
Kadam madam, you introduce the guest.
Okay, fine, sir. Okay, fine. Yes, sir.
Good morning to one and all present here, respected Principal Ma'am, Vice Principal Sir, my colleagues and dear student. Now I would like to give a brief summary of our 3-day session. After the inauguration of the event on 1st Feb 2022 by our Principal Ma'am, Dr. S.V. Sun, the keynote address was delivered by the international speaker, Mr. Mahendra Kapadia, and it was followed by management games. On day 2, our Vice Principal Sir, Dr. Mahesh Avti, highlighted the significance of the topic. The speaker for the day was Mr. Vivek Sarda, Director of Ideal Management, who spoke on the topic Career Opportunities in Commerce and Management, and it was followed by ad making competition. On day 3, the speaker for the event was Dr. Jitendra Aherkar, an in-charge principal and HOD of Commerce Department at BL Almani Women's College of Commerce and Economics, who spoke on the topic recent trend in commerce, and it was followed by future product designing competition. Now I would like to introduce our today's chief guest, Professor Dr. Sulba Ravarane ma'am. Professor Dr. Sulba Ravarane ma'am is currently professor and in charge director for PGDM program at St. Francis Institute of Management and Research in Mumbai. Ma'am has a wide range of academic and research experience. Ma'am has her first PhD in the area of management and her second PhD in the area of business policy and administration from University of Mumbai in December 2018. And she is currently PhD guide in management for University of Mumbai. Ma'am is a keen researcher and well-known author. Ma'am has authored 7 books for University of Mumbai syllabus, and Ma'am has published around 50 articles and research paper in various national and international magazines, research journal and research conferences. Ma'am also editorial board member and review board member for various research conferences and research journal. Ma'am conduct career guidance workshop for students. Jai Maharashtra Marathi News Channel had conducted her live show on topic Career in Commerce. Ma'am represent University of Mumbai Department of Lifelong Learning and Extension DLLE as a field coordinator for monitoring and evaluating 10 different colleges for their DLLE activities. Ma'am has awarded with Rashtriya Gaurav Award from IIFS Delhi in the year 2009, Bharat Jyoti Puraskar Award from Best Citizen Publishing House, New Delhi in 2018, and Service Excellence Award from St. Francis Institute of Management and Research. On behalf of college, I welcome you, ma'am. I request ma'am to enlighten the audience with a precious word. We'll begin with this event. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ujjwala madam. Thank you for this brief introduction. Respected Principal Dr. Sant madam, Vice Principal that Mahesh Avti sir, all faculty members and my dear students. Very warm good morning to you all. Okay. I really thank to you all that today you have called me for this particular topic that new trained in management. Yes, it is required topic, and as Sant ma'am she has already explained that it is today's need that you should aware about all these management trends. What is the new thing is going on? What is the new trend is going on that you should aware? Reason is, if you will aware, you can work on it. Okay, you can develop yourself further. Okay, you can enhance your skill accordingly. Okay, and you can build on your career. So awareness is really very important. That is the first step of every small things, that we should have aware about that particular thing. Then only we can work on it, isn't it? We can think at least that, yes, it is my cup of tea. I can do it. I can do this. I can do this, isn't it? I can plan accordingly. If I'll find that, yes, these skills are not with me, at least I can work on it, isn't it? See, every skill we cannot say is a born skill, you know, that everybody is not learned from his or her birth. Okay, we have to develop ourselves. We have to polish those skills. That I always tell my students, that there are the certain skill on which you have to work. You have to polish yourself. Okay, so that you can enhance those skills. Shall I get to screen sharing? Here the host disable participant screen sharing mention.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you can share.
Yeah, okay. Just a minute. My screen is visible, am I right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So as you have given me, the today's topic is new trend in management. The students, yes, management is really very vast topic, isn't it? It is one branch, we can say that even in the university you will get, there's a commerce and management is one branch. So we are not going to get in the all kind of the things. We will focus that what is new trend in management, which is relevant for you all, isn't it? That way we can go for the today's talk. So when we are talking about the new trend in the management, madam, management आप कैसे करने का है ना? So here, am I audible, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, madam. You are audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So for this generation, students, your generation, in fact, not only management, you people know about the smart management. You should aware about the smart management. Okay, management now, it's what we can say, it's already, the concept is there from the last so many years. Okay, everybody know about the management. See, at your home, your mother, who is a housewife, she is a good manager. Okay, ma'am, how you can say that yes, she is a good manager? How she is a good manager? I'll explain. But students, you have to go one step ahead and you should aware about the smart management. So when I'm saying the smart management means what? Smart management includes your specific, measurable, realistic, and time-based method of implementation. So you, for any planning, for any goal, any achievement, any task for which you are planning, you should always keep it in your mind that I have to go with the smart management. Not only management, with the smart management. We should always keep our target, our goal, our task, which will be very specific, which will be measurable, which will be achievable, realistic. It should not be in the fantasy, and time-based method of implementations. We should always stick to the timeline so that we can achieve our target within given timeline with the quality of the work that can be possible. And for the your generation, it is not big task. You can do it because your generation always talk about the smart management. So you should aware about the smart management rather than only the management. So what most important trend in the managements in the nowadays are globalization, technology, sustainability, emotional management. Yes, everybody, if you will ask anybody for the management, they will tell you about this only. फिर तो डर लगता है मैडम ये सब कैसे होगा हमसे, क्यों नहीं होगा? As I rightly mentioned, your mother is a good manager, isn't it? She is doing all this thing. Okay, you have to learn from her only, isn't it? And if your mother can do it, why not you? You are her kids. Okay. Moment I'm saying the globalization, students at home, when one mother, she take care of her kids, she always has a planning for her kids. My kids has to go in the school, they have to take the best education at the school level, then the college level. After that they have to planning for their higher education, that will be the abroad. Okay, if see if in a family, if there are the two kids, okay, every kid is not equal, every kid has a different skill set, if a different talent. Who knows about that? Mother, she is the first person who knows about her kids skill set, her kids talent. Okay, and then accordingly she has a different planning for her both the kids, isn't it? So yes, globalization is there in her planning also. Technology, yes, nowadays your mothers are also techno savvy mothers. Many of the things at home also they manage with the technology, online shopping, online payments, am I right? She can also do it. Okay, so technology, she take the helps of the technology while managing many of her household work too. So yes, she know the management. Sustainability, that is also again important, isn't it? For any business, for any management, any work, for any project on which you work, okay, that we should also work on the sustainability. It should sustain for a longer period. Okay, one of the sustainability example is a financial sustainability. Pandemic is the right example, isn't it? In this pandemic, that almost all the business, they work on the sustainability. They what their planning was, rather than thinking about the profit, we will think about the sustainability. That means how to survive in this pandemic. Survive bhi kar liya, bahut kar liya, na? That way that planning is. Same thing your mother also do at her at her level in your family. In this pandemic, there are the many of the families, there was a salary cut. In the many of the families there was no salary, no business, no job, but still, because of the good finance manager is there at your home, and that is your mother. Okay, we all are surviving. Okay, we all are studying, isn't it? That was possible because of her best financial management which she has done. Okay, emotional management, yes, that is the lesson which you can learn from the mother itself. Okay, see students, that in a family there are the as I mentioned, there's more than one kids. Mother, she is the one, she understands the emotions of all the family members, and as she understands the emotions, she know how to manage your emotions. And as she able to manage your emotions, you all are getting in your family one healthy family life, one healthy family environment you are getting, isn't it? Same thing at workplace. If you wants to get the one healthy work environment, what you should know, you should know how to manage people. Students, we always say, even the corporate always says that one HR manager, what main skill set which he know how to manage the people. The way the mother manage her kids, mother manage her child, the same way one HR has to manage his employees. That means what? HR should aware about his employees' emotions. Okay, because every human being is a different. Okay, and what is his skill sets, what are his emotions, his angerness, his, what you can say, his anxiety. Okay, this everything we should aware, being a good HR manager. Or when we work in a team, when we work in the corporate, our team members emotion we should able to manage. One good team leader is a leader who can manage his team members. Even emotionally also, you should aware that how to manage the team members. For that, you have to study each and every each and every team member first. Understand the team members, understand your emotions also. Okay, you understand your emotions and understand your team members emotion also. Why it is important? Because your emotions and team member emotion should not get clash. फिर तो क्या होगा? Conflict management आ जाएगा बीच में, है ना? So that should not be there. That should not be there, and that is the reason we should aware that how to manage emotion in the today's trend. It is very, very important for one successful leader that to aware and manage emotions of the team member is very important. Your team will be a successful team. You can complete your project on given time limit if you are able to manage all your team members. Okay, easy enough. So if my mother can do, it's better, as madam mentions, that my mother can do. Today when I'll go at home, I will learn all these things from my mother only, how she manage at home. Okay, if manage at home also there is one team. Okay, you are there, your siblings are there, am I right? Then your the senior citizens like your grandparents will be there, other family members are also there in the family. She manage everybody's emotions. Okay, so you should take a lesson from her, how she manage. You observe. See, observation also give you the very good experience. So observe that how she manage all the members in the family, all the members emotions in the family. That will definitely help you at a corporate level. Okay. Another few things as relating to the above points only, that globalization, technology, sustainability, emotional management. I will not go the words to words slides, which is there. This is just for your informations, but for your understanding point of view, let me tell you that artificial intelligence, nowadays we heard a lot about the artificial intelligence and automations. Students, it is very important for you to aware about this. See, many of the students, when they are coming and telling me that, madam, we want to work in the HR department, पर recruitment और selection का profile है ना तो ही दीजिएगा, नहीं तो training developments का कुछ profile है तो दीजिएगा. ये क्या है? What is that? Why this specification is coming? Recruitment and selections. Reason is वहां पे ज्यादा hectic नहीं है ना? What we have to do is just the application forms which come, that those we have to scrutiny of the forms we have to do, and then feed the data in the computer and give the report, isn't it? But students, let me tell you, nowadays all these things are automated, and moment the company is taking a decisions that we will go for the automations of the routine processes, okay, they don't require the manpower. They don't require the manpower. So nowadays, at most of the places, there is automation is there. Processes are getting automated. Okay, routine processes. Okay, which you are handling. Okay, nowadays the company is taking decisions to go for the automations because of the manpower cutting, isn't it? So once it is automated, what work will remain for you? Nothing, isn't it? So here, what I can say is, your competition is not with your friends. Your competition is not with your colleagues. Your competitions with artificial intelligence. Nowadays, robots are there, which are more faster than you. Okay, same routine work which you are doing, these robots, they can do more faster. So time saving is there, effort saving is there, money saving is there. In a day, how many papers or how many applications you can process in the recruitment selection? 10 applications. These robots can process 1,000 applications. See the speeds. See the speeds. Still, I will say we have competition with the artificial intelligence. We don't have competitions with our friends and colleagues. So one human being don't have competition with other human being. Human being has a competition with this artificial intelligence. Our intelligence is a natural intelligence. So natural intelligence has a competition with the artificial intelligence. Ma'am, how it is possible? You only mentioned that we can process only 10 applications in a day, and this artificial intelligence, these robot, they can process the 1,000 applications in a day. How we can compete with them? Am I right? That is your question, isn't it? Students, this artificial intelligence, these robot, they can process these applications, thousands applications, 2,000 applications. Am I right? Because they are driven. They are process driven intelligence. Okay. You have a natural intelligence. Let this robot do these process driven work. You find out what all other skill sets are not there with this artificial intelligence, what all other things these artificial intelligence cannot do. Okay, that there you have to develop your skill. That way you are different than the artificial intelligence. That way you can compete in the market. Okay, and that way you can survive in the market, I can say. One of the example, as I mentioned, understand the psychology of the people. Understanding the people. Okay, it is one of the skill which this artificial intelligence don't have. Whatever you feed inside, accordingly only they will work. Program you have to feed inside, accordingly this artificial intelligence work. But psychology wise, human being wise, every human being is different. There they cannot work. But there human being only can work. Because we have emotions. We can understand others' emotions. Artificial intelligence don't have any emotions. They cannot understand others' emotions. This is one of the area I can say. Like that, we have to find out where the artificial intelligence cannot work. There we have to work. There we have to develop our skill. Understood? So yes, this is important to understand artificial intelligence and automations. Many of the projects, yes, this is also helpful for us. I'm not saying we should always compete with this, but it is also helpful for us when we manage any of the project or any of the task, which is really very vast. Okay, when you have to process thousands of applications, which is not possible to process in a day, this artificial intelligence will help you. Okay, that means for a big project work, this artificial intelligence and automation work, this is a trend. Okay, this is a new trend to manage your project work, to manage your task. When your task is really very big, you can take the help of the automation. Hybrid project management. I think it's not new for you because now we have already implemented the hybrid. Am I right? Hybrid management. That is online. One of the example is your online offline sessions. At the same time, the students can attending from the online and the others they can attend from the offline. The same way, even for your project managements, you can do. For your work, for your task managements, you can do the hybrid management. Let me give you the example, students. Hybrid management means what? Sometimes people feel traditional management will not work. These all are the traditional methods. So I will not go for the traditional methods because there are so many new and modern methods are available. So I will go for that only and I will complete my projects. But remember one thing, students, before starting any projects or your work, you have to plan it properly. Sometimes what's happened, traditional management work, traditional methodologies are also work. So find out in your project, in your task, how you can go ahead. It's may possible in certain area, you have to follow the traditional methods. And in certain area, you have to take the help of the modern technology or modern methodology. Possible. So that is called as a hybrid management. We cannot say that I will completely go for the modern. No. Sometimes it is not possible. So that we have to work first. Okay. And accordingly, we have to plan. We can, and when we are taking help of all the methods like your traditional methods and your modern methods, that is a mix of the culture, it is called as your hybrid management. Okay. One best example, students, in this pandemic, okay, see our medical field is really very advanced, we says, but whether we found any medicine for proper medicine for these in this particular pandemic, for the disease like or this virus called as a COVID. Recently in the month of Jan, okay, I think in Mumbai more than 80% family they have the cold, cough and fever. Am I right? How your mother has managed all these things? हम सबने हल्दी वाला दूध तो पिया है ना? तो ये हल्दी वाला दूध क्या है? ट्रेडिशनल मेथड है जो आपके ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स के पहले से चलता आ रहा है. कोल्ड कफ होता है, हल्दी वाला दूध पी लो या तो स्टीम ले लो, है ना? ये सब हमने किया है, सबने किया है ये पेंडेमिक में. कोई नहीं बोल सकता कि ये मैंने नहीं किया. That means what? In these particular, for this particular virus, these traditional methods work. And that's the reason we have done all these things, no? Masale wali chai pii hai. Many of the people who say that I don't like milk, I don't like this masala tea, but still, as a medicine we have taken that, isn't it? So yes, sometimes traditional methods are also work. So we have to think about it. Okay, whichever is the best for your project to complete, that you have to follow. The impact of emotional intelligence, I already mentioned, students, that it is really very important in today's era that you should understand how to manage emotions of your employee, your team members, your colleagues, okay, whoever are around you. Once you understand to manage the emotions, you are definitely successful person. Because let me tell you, students, what is a traditional, or what we can say when we are saying the earlier managements, what the earlier management lesson was, we should able to manage our work. Okay, when you manage your work, when you focus your work and you manage your work, and when you complete your target, okay, that way you will be successful, isn't it? So rather than focusing on the people, you focus on your work. That's what the lesson. But of course, that way also you will be successful. But nowadays it is vice versa. Reason is managing the people is also required. And it is not easy task. It is a difficult task. And that's what the reason why earlier we were saying focus on a work, for complete your work. Because work is a predictable. You can keep a timeline, you can do certain predictions, and you can complete your work. Human beings are not predictable. Their emotions are really very unpredictable. One who can study on this particular area and improve his skill, okay, definitely he will be successful. You know? Definitely he will be successful. फिर तो आपका टीम ही काम करेगा आपके लिए और आपको आके अपडेट्स देते जाएगा, है ना? Because for your team, you are an ideal person. For your team, that you are the one with whom they like to come and share the things, isn't it? What you want, that's only you want, isn't it? More focus on data analytics and numbers, very important. As I mentioned, you should aware about the smart management. Smart management says that your target should be measurable. Okay, your goal should be measurable. Okay, when there's a huge data is there, madam, how to measure? कैसे करना है? इतना सब हम calculators पे तो नहीं कर सकते. I agree. And that is the reason nowadays you must have heard about these things. Many of the courses are also available. Business data analytics, market research and market analytics, then HR analytics. Am I right? Then for finance people, financial modeling. Okay. Then this big data you can also manage in the R programming. Then first of all, the Excel to everybody should have it now. Then the R programming is another software. SPSS is also the software for managing the big data. So these are the few things which I'm sharing, students. There are the many things are there in the big data analytics. Okay. Then again, what you can say is your Tableau is there, and then it is more of the software based. Then Google techniques. There are the Google regarding one Google Analytics is also there. Okay, Google, yeah, here it is mentioned. Google Data Studio, Tableau, okay, visualizing data. All these are relating with the data analytics. Students, when data is there, when the 100, 500, thousands, 2000s, you can manage in your even in the Excel. But whenever there's a data is really huge data in the lakhs and crores, okay, you should aware about the big data analytics. And once your data is measurable, your results will be easy. You will get easy results. Okay, your results will be displayed on the screen, and when you will get the results on the screen, it is easy for you to measure and complete your task, isn't it? So yes, this is really important nowadays. Let me tell you, your traditional management branches like marketing management, finance management, HR management, operation management. Now the one more branch is in data analytics, business data analytics management. Many of the people, they are taking their management degrees in the data analytics. It is really the, what I can say, the requirement of the today's hour. Okay, you should aware about the data analytics. Advanced project management tools and solution. As I mentioned, you should have a proper planning for your work with the smart management. Find out what is your project, what are the different tasks are there in your project, how much time is required to complete each task of your project, and how much budget is required for to complete each task. Okay, what type of the manpower is required to, or what kind of the skill set is required to complete each one of the tasks of your project, timeline for entire project. Okay, how to mitigate, what all are the expected risks while completing the project, what are the expected risks, that also you have to work. Okay, what all are the expected risks which may I have to face, and if those risks will arise, how I can mitigate those risks. Okay, that plan should also ready with you, isn't it? So yes, and for all these things, sometimes what you can do is you can take the help of the technology. Okay, what you can do is you can bring all the things on one platform. All those people who are connected with your project to complete the project. Okay, you bring all those peoples on one platform, do the planning and complete your project work, isn't it? सबसे पहले हम क्या करते हैं, कोई भी इवेंट है तो भी हम अभी आपका ये इवेंट चालू है, सबसे पहले हमने क्या किया, जो भी इवेंट कोऑर्डिनेटर्स है सबका एक ग्रुप बना दिया, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप, all are available on the WhatsApp group, isn't it? Generally we do that, isn't it? That means what, we have created one platform where we all can meet, we all can discuss, we all can plan, and we can go ahead. So what is the easy way to communicate? What is the easy way to meet all the peoples? We will find out that, and we can go ahead. That is also part of the management. Another important thing is a remote working. I think it's again not new for you all, as in this pandemic, most of the people are doing the remote working only. Students, do you aware about, I don't know that how much you aware, but you must have found in your area itself, many of the houses are on rent. Those houses got vacant during this pandemic. Reason? People, they have migrated. Anyway, I'm staying here on a rent. Why they are staying here on the rent? Because Mumbai, most of the people, they are looking for the Mumbai because it is a job hub city. So they are coming here for the job purpose. Because of the pandemic, if you can sit at home and work, why should I sit here and pay the rent? I will go at my native. I can sit over there and I can work, isn't it? I can complete my project, isn't it? That is called as a remote working. Even in outside the city, most of the times the people, what they think, they prefer to go for the remote project outside the city. At remote areas, project work, they like to work. Reason, there is a less supervision. Okay, you can do your work with a peace of mind. What you have to do is that you have to just update to your superiors. Okay, that may be daily or weekly, the way your process is. And then the thing is that yes, then your work will be measured by your superiors, and accordingly your performance review will be happen. That will be the twice, thrice, or sometimes four times in a year, in case if your work is a remote work. But you can work there peacefully. You will be out, you will be from out from the city. You need not to travel. Your life is not so fast, and you have some work in your hand for which you are getting a payment, isn't it? So remote, and sometimes for people or employee who are ready to go for the remote project, they are getting some extra incentives also. So you should learn how to manage the remote working, because most of the times, नहीं मैडम वो तो बहुत दूर है, इतना दूर ना मैं नहीं जा सकता, ऐसे नहीं है. If you will not go, somebody else will go. You will lose this opportunity, isn't it? So find out what is the opportunity for you, and for that opportunity you should always ready. Okay? If that is a really good opportunity for you, you have to work on it. Okay, and you should get ready. Yes, I'm ready to do the remote working. That way you will go one step ahead in your career, isn't it? That's it. Thank you all. If any query, you can ask. People who wants to, or students, if you wants to do your career in management, okay, regarding for career guidance also, I'm doing few sessions. Okay, your details of the sessions rightly available here, I will share. Just a minute. Meantime, if any doubts, you can ask.
Madam, you are not audible.
Ma'am is sharing the slide actually.
Okay, okay.
Ma'am. Hello, ma'am. We're waiting for the slide.
Madam, you are not audible.
Hello.
Am I
Ma'am,
audible?
you're not audible.
Am I audible
Yeah,
now?
yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
you
Yes,
are
ma'am.
audible.
Yeah,
Yes,
I have given the time for the students to, if they have any questions regarding the things which I have explained, please.
I think Prachi, you can collect the
Yes,
questions and then you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
send it to the madam through mail.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
surely,
what
surely,
what
ma'am.
I'll do is in the chat box I will share one as I mentioned, if students who wants to do their career in the management, few of the sessions we are there for those students that I will share in the chat box. Whoever are interested, they can attend those shares.
Surely, ma'am. Surely, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Just a moment. Let me do that. Not getting this.
We have not received.
I'm trying for the same. Just a moment. Give me 1 minute time.
Yeah, ma'am, you can mail us also the details.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes, ma'am.
I can. Okay. Okay, I will email you because it's not possible me to send.
Okay,
There
okay,
is a,
fine.
this is
Ma'am,
an
we'll wait for your.
image. It is an image, so it's a bit difficult for me to.
Okay, fine, ma'am. You can mail us.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am, for guiding and enlightening us. Now I request Professor Ankit sir to propose vote of thanks. So over to you.
Good morning, one and all. Thank you for giving me opportunity to propose the vote of thanks. First of all, I would like to thank the respected principal ma'am, Dr. Mrs. S.P. Chand, and our vice principal, Professor C.A. Doshi sir, and Dr. Rauti sir. I thank our chief guest and keynote speaker, Dr. Sulva Ravane. Thank you, ma'am, for guiding and enlightening us on the topic New Trends of Management. Ma'am has highlighted that the management should be a smart management, where S means specific, M means measurable, A means achievable, R means realistic, and T means time bound. And this is really helpful for us and our students. For this, she has also guided us with various examples. One of the best example was she has given is of mother, that how she managed all the things, that mother managed housework, finance budget, time management, emotional management, everything. Further, ma'am has also guided us with the importance of artificial intelligence, emotional intelligence, remote working, etc. Thank you, ma'am, for making an excellent presentation and making this seminar very meaningful and interesting.
Thank
I
you.
would also like to express our deep gratitude to our respected principal, Dr. Mrs. S.V. Sun, for her presence and support in the seminar. I am happy to express a vote of thanks to our staff, coordinator, and volunteer who has made this seminar a good success through their motivation and dedication. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, Sant madam. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
giving this opportunity. Thank you.
I know,
To
it's
interact with the students. Okay.
it's our pleasure.
Always,
How is
madam.
your health, ma'am, now?
Hello.